Love your chocolate milk. Chocolate milk time.
Welcome back.
We're back. We have chocolate milk. We're ready to go.
All hardcore D&D players have chocolate milk.
That's right.
When their mums let them.
Can every
Mixed with bourbon.
guys, if you played with chocolate milk before, put it in the comments.
All right. So,
I've never seen more hardcore people than us.
Honestly.
I love it.
all right. So you continue to travel through the mountains, and each day brings a sort of a new.
And a jungle adventure.
No, this is a.
It's just the wagon.
Oh, it had a bit of a...
How's Peter Potts going? How's he going?
Yeah, he's
walking
very
with
happy to be. He never leaves your side. He's very loyal, and he seems to be saving his money quite avidly. Every day with his 2 copper pieces, he's very happy.
There's a kid who's going places.
That's right. That's right.
He's gonna when he grows up, he wants to be just like me. Also, I think he tells me.
Right. Yeah. No, he does actually tell me. All right.
What do you want to be when you grow up, Peter?
I want to be like you, an elf.
You never will. Unfortunately, only some of us are gifted to be elves.
Your dreams are unrealistic.
But my mum said that I could be whatever I wanted to when I grow up. And
So
you
you're
say
already
my
grown
mum's
up.
a liar.
Yes. Yes, I am, Peter.
You see a little bit of life die inside him. And
Which for him is a step forward in becoming a Belova.
all right. So you're traveling through the mountains. You're about a week into your trip, and it's going very well. The caravan comes around a bend.
We're in the mountains.
We're still in the mountains.
Yep.
We're coming down the other side of the mountains though, so
About to get to
it's
the lake,
starting to
or-
go more down than up now.
Like.
All right.
We're about to reach
We're
the
about to
lake.
reach the lake.
That's right.
So we're in this part here, right?
No.
No, you're at.
Yeah, we're where it was pointing.
See the mountains and then the lake?
It's a forest, everyone. I'm really sorry.
All right. So you come around the corner, and up ahead you hear a gasp.
From everyone. I join in.
I pull out my bow and arrow. It's almost instinctive,
Yep.
and little Peter holds up my quiver.
Yep. Ready.
Yeah, ready to go. It's attached to my stick, so I'm just like,
I nimbly climb up onto the roof of the wagon.
I
Is
attack
it
the
a roof
gas.
wagon?
The wagons come to a stop, and up ahead, about 300 yards in the distance.
What's that in meters?
300 yards.
Do you know what
That's quite a long way.
do you know what you call that? Half of my range.
That's right. With no penalty.
No penalty. No, yeah, no penalty.
No, probably about 100 meters or about 100 yards ahead. You can see a severed head is lying in the middle of the
Right.
Can you see it at that
Okay.
distance?
100 meters.
Yeah.
You can probably see it. Would it
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
go like this. I squint. And
I can see it.
I question it.
That's the weirdest looking rock I've ever seen.
It is. It's smiling at me.
Oh, wait. I'll walk forward towards it.
All right.
Does it look like it's been torn off the head of somebody, or has it been neatly sliced off?
You're not really sure at this range. So you get up a bit closer to it, and
Bye, Ben, by the way.
Why is Ben
Ben's
going?
going. Oh.
No,
Can
you
everyone
have to go.
be disappointed at Ben for leaving?
Hashtag
Ooh.
disappointed.
Hashtag disappointed at Ben.
Can you roll me a perception score?
Yes, I can.
We're so
Who,
evil.
me?
Yeah, everybody who's sort of venturing up a little bit further.
Oh, not really good.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, 19.
I think I got a
Plus
0 for perception.
625.
25.
Oh, 15.
So,
Ben's an ass.
15.
50?
Yeah.
You got a plus 10? You got
It says passive wisdom. Is that it?
No.
Perception?
This one.
Oh, sorry. I got 5.
10.
What?
5. There's no bonus?
No.
Perception is.
Okay.
I have the skill, but I have nothing in it.
What's your
What does that
wisdom?
mean?
You just add your wisdom
Just your...
0. So yeah, you
which
got
is
0.
I've got nothing for it.
Alright, so there is... you get a bit closer and you realise that it's actually a person buried up to their neck.
Are they alive?
You're not sure.
Can I get closer and find out?
Okay, so you venture a little bit closer, and there's a few flies. There's a few flies buzzing around his head,
Okay.
and
That doesn't necessarily mean he's dead.
They were going in and out of his eye hole.
Okay.
That's
yeah.
No,
And
that
he-
doesn't mean that he's dead.
no, it doesn't mean he's dead. It just he's
Oh,
lost
that'd
both
be-
his eyes.
Horrendous.
and
That's
As
quite
you
a
get
few
closer-
flies.
as you get closer, you see he's got something written on his forehead that says "Oathbreaker."
Oh man,
Oh.
that's heavy.
Does he have tattoos?
No
Oh.
tattoo.
Can try.
And you think that he's alive as you get closer.
Oh,
you
those
kinda-
flies are
Whoa!
intense.
No, leave them. They're good.
Yeah,
That I feel the flies, and I'm
Yeah.
like 300 feet back.
yeah.
In the surround sound, it actually feels like they're flying around our heads.
Yeah.
Very disconcerting.
All right, go over to him and check his pulse. No. Well,
Well,
yeah,
hang on. So, there's a man buried up to his neck who may or may not still be alive with the words Oathbreaker on his head
Yeah.
in the middle
In
of the
English, in
road
common.
Yeah.
in a mountain pass in a mountain range that is well known for being particularly sketchy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up to
I think
him.
it's a trap.
Oh, too soon.
Oh.
Too soon.
Too soon. He's just passed away. guys.
Oh. Oh.
So
He will be missed. Can't remember his name.
I'm on my guard.
okay,
I'm gonna ready my crossbow
okay.
just in case something goes down.
So
Basically, what we're saying is we smell a trap.
So one of the caravan guards comes up to him and says, "Oathbreaker. He's clearly bad news. Somebody did this to him for a reason. We should leave him.
It
do it
didn't
for
happen
no
by
reason.
accident.
We should leave him. This is none of our kin."
What does the leader of the caravan say?
There isn't really a leader of the caravan.
Okay, it's just a
It's
conglomerate.
just a conglomerate of various people.
Can he speak?
Akreni, no. You can see his mouth is all kind of dried and cracked, and he's blistered on his sort of face.
But he's alive?
He's alive, yeah.
Yeah.
Is there some way that I can have a look around and see if
You want to have a bit of a
there's
scout?
anyone sort of nearby?
can I
Someone
do it?
watching us up in the mountains?
Sure.
Just sort of a general...
Can I?
Put him out of his misery and hit him with a shovel. That would be the humane way to deal with it.
Yeah.
Especially if it's a shovel.
Do I make
We
some
have
kind
all
of
these
roll?
weapons,
I don't
yet
know
it
what that
takes
is.
17 strikes with a shovel. It's like,
It's a very small shovel. It's more of a trowel. It's a tiny little trowel.
it's a trowel, bang, bang.
So yeah, roll me a perception
Just
or a.
Perception
Why
check.
you-
Oh, not good.
10?
So the
Can I do a survival?
sunlight that's sort of gleaming
Okay.
off the clouds and stuff like that makes it very hard to kind of see a lot of the detail of the mountains.
I've got survival. Can I do a survival and see if who's been, like, who would have left him? If I can, like,
Yeah, it's a busy mountain pass, but yeah, go for it.
well, I've rolled 20 so far.
Totally.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my god, 20.
I lost 25 for you with a natural 20 roll.
Right.
That weighted dice of yours is really paying off.
It's all 20s everywhere.
He hasn't rolled anything else. What a shock.
All right. Yeah, we'll have to come up with some spectacular results. If anybody's got any ideas about what added advantage I can give on that 20 roll, please try.
I
to
can
tell
see
us.
on his collar that on the back it has his name on it. And you can see by the colouring
mum's
and the
written
way
it on
it's actually faded. I can see exactly kind of like who he is.
Sherlock Holmes.
And then I go like this,
Sherlock
and then
Holmes.
I go like this, and I go. Whoo. It's all like in a second.
Yeah.
But like I go whoo and look around, and then I look at the tracks and how he would have had to have gone. They would have had to go on around him, so we can see which ones didn't go around him, and the ones that went over the top of him. They were the ones that actually left him. So
They
I
were
go
the
along
ones
and
who
then
left.
follow those tracks and see how many men there were, looking at the size of their feet to see how how deep the caravan was and what they were carrying. From that, I can deduct exactly who they were, where they were going, and why they were left in there.
Or you could just wake him up and ask. But
This must register on an emotional level.
no, what you do find is
Boom!
a
He's definitely alive.
You do find that there was a caravan that passed through here recently, and they were definitely the people who left him.
Mm.
Also, off to the side of the road, you find a broken shovel. So whoever did this broke a piece of equipment burying him,
Or tried to kill him.
or
And
tried to
it
kill him
broke.
with the shovel and broke
Yeah,
the shovel. Or
yeah.
something like that. And then either had finished digging the hole and was able to put him in it. Yeah,
Okay, well, I deduct all that.
you do.
Tell these in a very smart way because I've got an intelligence of 8.
8.
Oh,
Nice.
he's a smart cookie.
And then I dig him out because I'm like,
Whoa,
this.
what are you doing?
I say, this is not an oathbreaker.
It says he's an oathbreaker. It says it right there.
He was an innocent victim
How do you know?
of a crime.
Dun, dun, dun.
Some of
Peter,
the people-
gasp.
Go-
Oh, you got one.
Where's the gasp?
Oh no,
Peter!
the moment is... Thanks,
Oh, thanks, Peter.
Peter. Here's a copy.
Better late than never.
Here's a copper piece.
No, it's half a copper piece.
I've got one.
So some of the wagons are starting to move around
Mm.
and go and continue on
Yeah,
their
I
way.
reckon we should dig him out.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Why did we... Why?
I offer him my water skin.
Wait.
All right.
Can we just talk about this? This man is an oathbreaker.
I give
A
him
human oathbreaker.
I give him my shovel.
Who?
Dig him out.
Who, T?
You.
Your shovel that's actually your trowel.
Yeah.
It's gonna take a while.
Why should we dig out someone who's obviously committed a crime?
Did he commit it? And then would the people of would they have been what are they called? The people with the dragon?
Cult of the Dragon.
Yeah. Would they have been? Can we tell by the collar that if he was a Cult of the Dragon supporter?
You're not actually sure that he's wearing any clothes. You can't see any on him at this point.
He could be one of the Order of the Dragon. The Mogos. Or
The Moggies.
The Moggies.
No,
The members of the orders of the.
No, that's us. We
Yeah,
wear them.
we're the
We're
Moggies.
Moggies. He
The
may be
bad
the
guys.
Drogo.
What's
Dragons.
what's it? Drogos.
Drogos.
Droggies.
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 The Moggies and the Droggies.
Droggies and the Moggies.
Dragon Order.
Anyway.
Of the.
So yeah, I start to dig him out.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
by the
Moggies.
way, chat, maybe what we'll do with Nathan's dice next time is we'll put the camera on them so that we can see if
That's-
they're rigged or not. Because
that's
I
true.
do feel like you
You
have
ready?
some legitimacy.
Ready?
No, next time. No. Well, next time you do it, we'll put the camera on. And yeah, you'll see how rigged they actually are.
Yeah, that's
They're
true.
amazing.
That's
They
true.
sort of roll and then turn and
Yeah,
then
with a
stop
little
it.
remote control app thing on his phone.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. If I knew where it was, it'd be great.
All right.
Oh dear.
Okay, so
So you dig him out.
no, wait. Why are we digging him out?
You do not understand. You're not human.
Thankfully, but that still doesn't answer the question.
No one should be treated this way.
Unless they've committed something of a crime that is worthy of it.
Well, breaking an oath is not worthy of this sort of punishment. It doesn't seem fitting.
Well, this is your judgment.
Yes, so I'm digging him out.
Well, I think perhaps he has committed a crime.
What's that?
Obviously, of oath breaking, and amongst his own culture, he has been punished.
Like your father.
What?
What?
Your father broke an oath. He slept with you.
Ooh.
It is amongst his culture, and a terrible crime of which I have left because of. But this could be his culture that has deemed him punishable by burial.
He may have information on the dragon cult.
Maybe we should wake him. Maybe we should wake him up and ask him why he's been buried here.
Or we could just keep going.
No, I want to help him.
Fine. Dig him out then.
I dig him out and we grab a
Actually,
rope
Peter.
around here.
Peter, dig him out.
Peter.
Can you take a point of inspiration
Thank
for
you.
that lovely
Cultural
speech there
relativism.
about dissing the elf's dad?
Yeah, your
Who
dad
also
broke an
happens to be
oath.
a king.
Here, quickly rub this on. See, it hurts the burn.
Oh, the burn.
Would you like some oil for that burn? Okay. So you start to dig him out. It's
Yep.
going to take
I
you
don't
a
have a
couple of
shovel.
hours.
I have a crowbar.
Ooh.
Does that help?
Yeah.
We
Sometimes.
don't have time for this.
I have a shovel. I'll dig him out and at least
I have
get
a
him
rope.
half through. and then we can kind of wrap it around and drag him out on one of the things and
Yeah.
get him up and put him in the
Well,
shelter.
the wagon train moves on. You're going to have to catch up to them a little bit later, going at high speed on your donkeys.
Chad has suggesting definitely some interesting things like the salt water test for dice balancing.
Yes.
I'm not sure we can do that today because I don't have enough salt.
This
But we will test it and we'll isolate him from his dice before the next game.
Hey,
so we
hey,
can
can
quarantine.
I be honest? This is absolutely equal to all the amount of crappy dice rolls I've had over the last 5 years.
He's saved up these 20s over the last 5 years.
Karma is swinging around.
Yeah,
to your
slowly.
side.
I could roll 40 more 20s and still be underappreciated for the dice gods.
All right, so you get him out.
What's his
No,
name?
they get him out.
They get him out.
I'm gonna.
dirty my
You
hands.
look
Is
on
he?
him,
Is
he's
he?
staying.
Is he awake?
He's not. Do you have
Can I
medicine
revive him?
or yeah?
Oh,
Paid
even the
good
kids
money
are
for the
alive.
healing potion.
Did we?
No.
I'll give him my healing potion.
Yeah. All right. So
You'll be inspired.
Pour it on his,
You-
kind of put it in his forehead so it
Okay.
kind of.
I tried to give him some water from my water skin, but it didn't seem to revive him.
Yeah. Not without a bit more of a medical check. You've got +4 in medicine. You want to just try that?
All right.
Let's see if you can kill him.
No.
10.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, it does. That kind of revives him, so you don't have to use your.
Okay.
You give him mouth to mouth where the flies are.
Oh.
It's
Oh,
delicious.
we do the flies. Yeah.
Just that slow motion leading in, and his eyes wake up just as you kiss him.
Yep.
So
Beautiful moment.
And then he coughs.
Oh, the flies go into your mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you swallow, and it's disgusting.
And you can feel them dying inside you.
No, there are no flying around.
Oh.
Oh,
so
Bella.
he awakens,
Mm.
and he kind of is shaking his head and coughing and very very unwell.
I will actually give him my healing potion.
Yeah.
I have 2.
All right.
I will give it to him and I will fix
two.
his face up so it doesn't say oathbreaker. I can get rid of that.
Yep.
And then I force the rest down his throat.
All right. You look on in amazement as the cracked and dried lips and the sores on his face just kind of heal by themselves, and he coughs and looks up at you and says, oh, I never thought I'd see another face as long as I lived.
Is he absolutely
Thank you, good
handsome?
sir.
Is
He's
he the
not-
most handsome person
No,
in the
just
world?
you could see that chiseled jaw with a
Yeah,
little bit
like
of
it all
like,
changes, and he's like
cleft
amazing.
chin.
And
he
Bella's like, oh,
pulls
my
out
God.
pulls out his hair and shakes it.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Who needs
Yes.
Pantene when you've got healing potions?
He's also only wearing a loincloth, so he's
Excellent.
muscly as that.
Oh,
muscly
yeah.
as.
Yeah, he's got like an 18 pack.
I am
It's
impressed.
just like
No, he's pretty well built. So
like me.
like you.
There's also been a suggestion to put Nathan in the salt water and just to see. So we'll do a video of that down at the ocean, and we'll see if he's a cheat. See how balanced he is.
Yeah, if he floats, he's a cheat. If he sinks, it's the old witch thing. We'll
Yeah.
measure him against a duck.
All right, so so he's awake and kind of looks up at you and says, "I thought I was dead."
Are you an oathbreaker?
Speak.
I hold the shovel above my hand.
The trowel.
The
Well,
trial of doom.
I was betrothed to a woman, and unfortunately, they expected me to join in with her father and brothers, who are bandits. I refused to join their evil group, pillaging on the small and helpless. They labelled me an oathbreaker and left me here to die.
See, I told you.
Did you swear an oath?
To marry the girl, yes, not to join their group.
So he is an oathbreaker.
What is the problem?
He's a human.
Well, I like him.
I'd like to make a perception roll to see if I believe him.
Sure.
And I'm hoping I roll a 1, because this would be
We'll
hilarious.
roll it on the camera if you're going to roll
Oh
it.
yeah,
One.
okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
Hang on, ready, go. I'll watch it. Ready?
Oh, 15.
That's pretty good.
Can they actually see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
15.
All right. Do you have any bonuses to perception?
Probably not.
Yeah, you do.
No, he doesn't.
No, I don't.
Oh, no, you
15.
took it as a, yeah, you get a +2. 'cause you
Oh, okay,
got-
yeah.
got
17.
17.
Height.
All right. You don't quite buy his story. He seems to be looking fervently at you, and with the 17, you notice that he looks over at Jandar and notices Jandar's Harper badge, and kind of is staring quite intently at that.
Can these guys make a roll too?
Yeah.
Just so it doesn't look like I'm insane when I go. He's
I notice everything.
19.
One!
Oh no, it wasn't
Okay.
shown on the video.
Okay, right.
It wasn't shown on
Roll
the
on
video. No. 50.
Oh.
No, I think we take them on.
Yeah, we take
Yeah,
the one.
take the
yeah,
one,
it's a
yeah.
one. Yeah,
He
yeah.
sees nothing, but I got 25.
How can
so
we
I think
hear,
that's
though?
a lot.
All right, yeah. So
Yeah.
you definitely notice that he's looking at your pins, and he's kind of looking around as well to see who else is nearby, and you can see the wagon trains moving off in the distance.
How far away is the wagon train now?
They're they're an hour away. So yeah, it's a while. It's away.
Hmm.
I look at him and say, so it's just us three and him, and a few donkeys.
And a cat. And Peter.
And one of them looks like like Murray. Like we're not quite sure if it's him or not.
Yeah.
I could say picture Murray as a donkey. That'd
Yeah.
be such a cool image.
Just beautiful flowing hair.
Braying in a deep voice.
Thank
He says-
God you're still alive.
He says,
I don't
Yes.
believe a word you're saying.
How long have you been members of the Harpers?
We're members of the Harper.
The 25. Like
25.
Yeah, you really don't buy his story. It sounds like a cover story.
he's made the whole thing out of
and
whole cloth, or
and the fact that he's eyeing off your pins like it's nothing, like there's nothing else in the world.
like he wants one, or like he's worried that we're.
He's
Enemies.
very vested in knowing a bit more about you.
I go along and say,
And he says that.
thank God you're still alive.
He says,
I don't
Yes.
believe a word you're saying.
how long have you been members of the Harpers?
We're members of the Harpers?
Well, we
Yep.
got the pins.
What were the Harpers again?
They're a group of organisations dedicated to
Spying.
sort of not spying, but information gatherers.
But how long have we been members?
2 days.
Yeah,
It's not long, is
it's
it?
not long.
Still trying to
What do you
figure
know
out
of the Harpers?
The Harpers are
He's a simple murder.
well, the Harpers are a very powerful but somewhat secretive organisation that is very influential in the realms.
secretive, but publicly wearing pins. Denoting their presence.
Maybe they should have told us
Wherever
to
they
wear
go.
pins on the inside
Yeah.
of the jacket.
Doesn't make much sense. Anyway,
You know, Leosin doesn't wear his pin openly.
So
he keeps
why
it on
are-
a chain.
Why are we?
Yeah, why are you guys here?
Story device.
Dun, 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 dun. Are you a harper?
Yes.
Where's your pin? Show us your loincloth.
He's
Show
wearing
us your
it.
He
loincloth.
goes like this.
He reaches inside
Oh,
the
He
loincloth.
lifts his loincloth off, and
Oh,
on the bottom it has a pin, and then he puts it slowly down.
You have no idea how I had to hide this from the others.
No, he says I was.
What's the harper password?
And the
So
secret
weird.
handshake.
He says I don't know the password, but I was tracking a caravan north, and unfortunately, they got suspicious of me when I started to ask too many questions. They labelled me an oathbreaker and buried me here.
Alright, do I believe this story?
This sounds a little bit more likely, yeah.
Has it got Oathbreaker like cut into his head or something?
No, it's just
Yeah.
written. He's
Oh,
washed
shame.
it
He's
off.
washed it off.
Oh, shame.
Why?
Because it'd be more fun if he was.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but the healing potion would have probably dealt with it anyway.
Yeah, shame.
If you could help me get to Waterdeep, I would certainly be in your debt.
Well, the caravan is an hour away, but we will take you there.
How did we get an hour? It didn't take us an hour to dig him out.
Yeah.
And I guess he would have been 6 feet into the ground.
Yeah.
That's a lot of dirt.
Peter, get the donkeys.
Yes, sir.
Good
Oh, this is Peter. He's our child.
All right, so we catch up.
Kind of looks like a gnome.
There was a
Nope.
there was
Child.
a,
Definitely a child.
there was a
Definitely
suggestion
human
that
child.
that the merchant bosses would be quite annoyed at us for being an hour late.
For not,
Yeah.
We're not staying
yeah.
with them.
Yeah.
But if we can catch the wagons before they get to Waterdeep, then no one needs to know.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, you've got a week before you get
Yeah.
to Waterdeep. So yeah.
It's not going to be a huge problem.
We catch up on
All
donkeys.
right. You catch up on the donkey.
So I guess we just get into camp an hour after everyone else,
Yeah.
or some maybe a little bit less than an
Yeah,
hour.
just
but-
a little bit under an hour. You arrive and they set up camp for the evening.
All right.
I woke up.
Does Peter have a donkey, or does he have a little mule, like a tiny little Shetland pony that he rides?
No, he rides on the back of one of yours.
Oh no! What I have is a little cart on the back that I've attached.
a little car.
Like a billy cart.
And he's holding up the
Hold up the flag while he.
Fantastic.
I go along and
that's
speak to the person that hired us, and I said, "We don't worry. We went ahead and fought the goblins. You are safe now.
Which he says from behind.
There were goblins.
We've
Two of them.
we fought and killed them.
Huh.
We rode ahead.
I knew you were a good hire.
You can always rely on me, John. Peter.
Peter, get
Peter,
Peter comes up with plants.
the hero of course.
Ask.
Why do you always do that?
It's a dramatic echo. Ask.
But no need to pay us extra. We do this all for the simple fee.
Well, this is your job.
Paid extra for doing it.
But no need. You do not need to pay extra.
We're more like symbolic guards than we are actual practical guards.
All right. He says next time we don't mess. I don't want this. And he takes another look at the guy and he says he can ride on the back.
With the beer?
Which guy? Oh, the guy we picked up. What's his name? Did he give us a name?
Yeah. His name is.
Oh, here we go. Let me guess. It's really hard to pronounce.
Carlin.
There you go.
Carl.
It's with a silent Q.
What's his name? Sorry.
Wow.
Carlin. CARLON.
Carlin.
ON.
Carlin.
Carlin.
Like Marlin.
Carl. Carl.
Carl, get
Carl.
back, Carl.
Carl, one course man.
A couple of people come over to him,
Man.
and
Can he have some clothes?
yeah, some other people provide him with a little.
Can he not? And just sort of have his loincloth?
No, it's freezing. We're in the mountains.
Oh, okay, shame.
Yeah, he'll die.
Maybe the fur merchant could give him some.
Yeah, the fur merchant has something that that he can give him. The fur, and sitting on the back of the fur merchant's cart is not a particularly pleasant experience anyway. It's very smelly.
Pox doesn't mind.
Pox is with the.
With the
Oh no, Pox
the
has
cult-
moved into
the
the
cult
fur
members, yeah.
wagon now. It's more comfortable.
Oh yeah.
When they got an hour ahead, I was too far away to
Stop
control
Pox
Pox,
from-
so Pox just wandered into the fur wagon
It's
instead.
much nicer there.
typical car.
So a couple of people come up to, or that night around the campfire. Why have I got no music on the campfire?
Because it's wind.
Just double tap the play button.
Yeah.
Good car.
That one. There you go. Now you have very loud music.
So that
Is
night,
Is that Peter?
Is that Peter
It's
on the
Peter!
loop?
On the loop?
Can Peter have a
He's
loop?
so, he's so good for being a child. He's like a child prodigy.
Yeah.
He's on a
Because
mini
he's
loop.
been practicing for 45 years. What do you think is a child?
You're a very skilled child.
so he's so that night a couple of people come up to Carlin and sort of ask him what his deal was, and he gives them the first story. He seems to be consistently saying to everybody who comes by, other than you guys, that it was a woman that he was oathed to marry, and he discovered that the sisters and brothers and father of the woman were
And the woman
the woman.
he was
He
meant
was
to
betrothed
marry.
to.
Was
Yeah.
she a part of the game?
No.
What was her name? What's her birthday?
Yeah.
What colour is her hair?
But you said earlier.
Alright.
Was it an Ethiopian prince? What?
Alright, what would you like to do?
Are we in the forest yet?
Yes, yes. So
Hang
now
on.
you've
Wait,
hit.
where's the forests?
AKA lake.
Oh, the lake.
lake.
Oh, yeah. Are we in the lake?
Yeah, yeah.
That lake?
The lake of the high forest? No, the one further down.
So you started to move through the forest.
Such good detail, Nathan. Can you just keep your hand there the entire time?
Oh,
Just
what I
holding
can
it
do
there?
is set the tripod up,
There you
and then look at this. Ready? Is everybody ready? Ready for this slow pan? Ready? Hang on, wait for it. Huh? What? Huh? It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Ready?
go. It's just gripping television, mate.
Ready? Ready? Ready?
Yeah, apologies. Our cameras are out of sync with each other.
Oh, are they? Alright.
I think this one's ahead.
Oh, I know.
Alright.
It's.
Okay.
Is that what everybody's saying?
So
Later.
So we-
the evening passes without other incident, other than
Great.
people being fairly sort of inquisitive about Carlin.
And Peter doesn't actually sleep. He just plays the loot the entire time.
Right.
he has to hold a banner all day and play the lute all night and
Yeah.
can't sleep.
Hey, for 2 copper, it's a tough life.
Child slavery.
All right. So the next day, you head off and you start to move your way through the wood. Could I get some perception rolls?
Mhm. I notice all.
Oh, I should.
Oh, natural 20 again. Oh my god.
No, that's
you
my
guys-
first natural 20.
Okay.
Oh, ready? Here you go.
2.
Hang on, let me just.
Two.
Oh,
Two.
Gotta do it in the.
2.
Why isn't it working?
2. 2 again.
Oh.
I got 12 all up.
12. So you notice that, particularly after the events with Carlin, the cult members are taking a very close look at the trio of you. Now they seem to be talking amongst each other again.
And Pox listens.
So Pox has a listen in. One of them says, "I'm sure I remember that Jandar fellow from. Was he a part of the cult? Was he a mercenary that we hired? I do not think so. He doesn't ring true to me. I don't remember him being at the camp." So there's much talk of Jandar.
We need to do the Gandalf thing where we like add voices in. Oh, but he did turn up at that thing over there. Oh yes, I remember that.
I have that cantrip.
You should do it. You should totally do it.
I can and I can cast my spells through Pox.
Yes!
So I don't even have to be there. Pox can listen and cast
they're
cantrips.
sitting on their own and it's.
So what do I say?
He just
what,
said-
what did they say? They
But he-
said,
But he was at the camp, right?
yeah. So I'm gonna say, oh, I saw him at the camp with message.
And you fail your roll, and it's like meow, meow. You're like, yeah, I nailed it.
What do they
Not a
say,
roll,
Derek?
it's a cantrip.
Sorry, what was the question?
So I added in a voice
Yeah.
with message via Pox
Okay.
saying, oh, I saw him at the camp coming from just next to them.
I love
One of-
Gandalf with the trolls.
One of their
Right,
one of their friends.
So one of them turns around and says, "What? Well, maybe that was the case, but I don't think. I'm sure I saw that god awful banner at Green Nest when we were raiding that place."
Yeah, he was helping.
Go on, Johnny. This is your moment.
Oh.
This is your moment, Johnny. Go.
We're all just.
Hang on, do I
lying down
want them?
sleeping.
Do I want them to think that he was with them, or he was?
Oh, yeah.
I don't really know what's an advantage.
Well, yeah.
I think everyone carries those banners around. It's a common thing in that area.
I think that was a banner of the what are they called? The dragon,
The Cult of the Dragon.
the cult of the dragon.
They're
No,
the
no,
cult.
the like the what are the like special higher up dudes in the cult? Dragon hands?
Oh, the
something?
Dragon Claw?
Dragon Claw.
The Dragon Claw?
I think it's the banner of the Dragon Claw.
Oh, maybe. Yeah. Well, just keep an eye on them. I don't trust them anyway. Especially that elf guy.
I agree.
My ears go.
Weren't they already like?
Yeah, they're elves.
They remain.
I agree. You can't trust an elf.
Elves.
Yeah, you said it, cat.
Cats and elves kind of look alike. The same ears.
Yeah, alright.
Do you tell us
That's interesting.
any of that?
Yeah, so I'll let.
And why did you say that they shouldn't trust the elf?
I didn't add that bit. I keep that to myself. That's between me and Fox. Yes, I'll let them know that, you know,
Yeah.
they might smell a rat. You're a bit conspicuous.
But I am Jandor.
Peter, hold my banner while you play the
Yeah,
lute.
and then I go there, and I'll let go of
Hold
my
my
banner, and
banner.
it kind of starts to fall down, and he's like, "Ugh."
Hold my banner while you play the lute.
Alright, nicely,
With his teeth.
nicely played.
Well, I think that we're probably dealing with idiots, though, because they obviously can't understand when a cat is talking. So I
Yes,
wouldn't worry
well,
too much.
I don't think they are particularly intelligent. Because one of them turned around to see where the voice was coming from and then thought nothing of it, that there was no one there.
Yes. So I don't think we need to worry too much.
Not bright.
Classic
good.
cultists.
Okay. So, you're heading through the woods, and the rolling hills, the craggy mountains start to give way to rolling hills and a little bit of a forest. And
Are there birds?
there's a lot more birds.
How
Fox
many?
catches one and eats it.
Fox catches
Such a cat. There's also a native bird to the area.
That's right.
Endangered species. Yeah.
Classic cats.
How do you feel about that?
Can we neuter your cat? No.
It's familiar. I don't think it can breed anyway.
Then from up ahead, you hear more shouting and sorry. Maybe not like that. Maybe a bit more like a gasp.
Oh, so not nowhere near as loud.
And
Do they go yay and then ooh?
so you can see a whole bunch of people a little bit further up ahead pointing at an area off to the right. And
Bloody tourists.
you look over there, and you can see a herd of stag, of deer. And there is a giant stag at the head of them, sort of at the top of this grassy knoll, and it has a pelt of gold. It's just striking. And,
Thinking what I'm thinking, Janda?
As you're lining up, Akreni turns to you and says, "I'll give you 500 gold if you can bring me the pelt of that deer."
What was that? Ting! Already done.
Yeah, I'll. Why the hell not? He's probably going to be an important NPC, or
Speaking of endangered species,
Let's shoot
let's
one.
shoot one.
I aim for the head and I take a shot.
All right.
How far away is it?
It's 500 yards.
Oh,
Yeah, that's fine.
what's his range?
600
Crazy.
yards.
He's got
Why is it so massive?
perks. He's got the feet.
And also, do I get advantage?
No.
No disadvantage on long range. I ignore all cover, and I can, at a -5, I can deal plus 10 damage.
What you gonna do?
I think I'll do. Oh, I don't want to do plus 10 damage just in case I don't hit it. Does it look really armored?
It's covered in gold.
Yeah, I'll just take the normal shot.
All right.
Does the gold look like fur or pelt, or does it look like solid metal gold? Like, is
It's
it
hard to tell at this distance.
okay?
It definitely looks shimmery.
So glamorous.
Okay, taking a shot.
All right.
Bang!
What'd you roll?
1. I rolled 1s and 20s!
Did you just roll a one?
I did.
Oh, what's it gonna be?
All
I'm
right.
trying to. So I don't
It's
even.
so
it
fake
just-
the way you're faking it now.
So it.
Ow! No, Peter. Peter.
Peter,
gets shot.
it ricochets off his pot.
Now dent permanently in his temple.
No, it lodges there.
Oh, he's got an arrow.
Arrow in his pot.
Oh,
Peter, out of the way!
He just says from behind. Oh, sorry.
So Peter's. It goes straight to the side of Peter's pot and it spins around his head like this.
Awesome.
And
It scalps.
Is he stunned?
you can see, yeah, he's a bit dazed. It spooks the herd, and it leaps off. And Akredi turns to you and says, "Well, get after it."
I fire another arrow.
They've gone behind the grassy knoll. You're going to have to track it.
The grassy knoll.
Oh, I know what the grassy knoll is.
Yeah.
Can you roll me a-
adventure about it.
Do you have
Survival?
survival?
Yeah. 24.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Rigged.
I rolled a
You just rolled
19.
extreme,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
rolled
I rolled a
19s and
19, so it
20s.
kind of it's
Yeah.
not a 20.
Yeah. Well done. Very,
All right.
very
So
clever.
so
24.
you move off at speed. Are you guys going with him?
Yeah, I'll go with him.
All right.
On our donkeys.
No, I went on foot.
Peter,
And
carry
I'm,
up.
I'm carrying my crossbow.
All right.
Yeah, it's another dice. It's a coin. He just flips it. Oh, it's a 20.
It's a D2.
So you tear off at pace after the herd.
Knowing with that roll, where the wind's blowing, I notice which
Yeah.
way they run. Here we go, ready? And it is a
Oh,
20.
20.
Yeah.
All right. So you do follow it. Shortly after where you sighted the deer, there is a stream, and you're uncertain as to the direction that the stag has gone after the stream. Could you please roll another survival check?
Of course.
Oh, 20. No. 2 ones. 11.
16.
16. Okay, so you managed to find its tracks.
Yep.
And you keep going
By
after it.
licking the ground and
Yeah.
real awkward stuff. Yeah.
Watch where the wind is blowing, all
Yep.
that sort of stuff. Yeah.
Yep.
Licking the ground.
That's how you do it. You get the scent. See if it's fresh.
Oh, man.
Um,
We are not related.
well, we are. But,
Yeah, we all are.
Yeah. So then I follow it further
Yeah.
and come
Okay.
to a meadow where I see it.
All right. Yes. So you see.
That's
it.
good.
Oh.
That's good. Pushing the deer.
All right, so we catch it.
You-
Alright, so
you see
how
it
much gold pieces do we get?
Enter into you see it on the other side of the meadow, and just past the meadow you see ruins of a large dwelling, possibly even a sort of a castle.
So it went from a little homestead now to a giant castle.
Well, it's not a
It's
castle
more like an empire
as such. It's
than it is
sort of a.
house.
It's a bit hard to tell how big it is because it's in
Big.
ruins, and
Perspective.
it's also entwined within the trees. Trees have grown up around it, so it's clearly been.
And we're approaching him from the wind blowing into our faces.
Correct. Yes.
And so we'll slowly walk up towards to get a better shot and have a look at the castle.
Yeah.
Can we do it? Can I do a knowledge roll on
Castles.
architecture?
History?
Yeah, you
History?
can all do that.
I'll make a history roll.
Where's the history?
11?
11.
Probably not.
No.
12.
So, John, you notice that as you get a bit closer, so the stag has wandered inside of the building, and you notice that the architecture is elvish in design.
This is an elfish castle. I know my kin, although it has been long since abandoned.
Yeah. Like, long since abandoned.
At least a couple of weeks,
No, a couple of 100 years.
give or take.
Give or
Yes.
2 weeks, 200 years.
So
Something in between.
has the stag's gone like straight in through the door?
You can't see where it is. It's moved behind a stone wall.
Alright.
So you're saying it has 3/4 color?
No, he's disappeared. Can't see him.
All right, cool. Let's go towards the front door with the wind blowing in our faces.
All right.
No, no.
Oh. Okay, go. Fine. We'll walk.
Oh, you look at you trying to make it real difficult.
Can I... Is there like a way I can sort of climb up onto the wall? Rather than
Yeah.
going through
Yeah,
the
roll
door?
me a climb check.
Cheers.
Succeed at this one,
Acrobatics. What's
Yeah.
climb? Is there?
Yeah.
I don't have climb.
Yeah, try this dice.
Acrobatics.
Oh, natural 20.
20.
Woo.
As in,
Oh.
All right.
not a
So
natural
you
20.
you very quietly move your way up to one of the higher parts of the wall, and there seems to be a series of buildings,
Mhm.
all of which have no roofs, and mostly their
Mm.
walls are down as well. In the courtyard in the centre, there is a grove of trees that have grown up, almost sort of in a semicircle. The stag is standing right in the middle of that semicircle of trees.
I draw my crossbow.
All right.
He notices us, right?
The
He
stag?
Yeah. He's led us there.
Certainly seems like it, yeah.
See, I don't know. Do you reckon I should shoot it?
No, I wouldn't.
Should I-
On the semicircle.
I feel like this might be a magical creature.
Oh,
Just, I mean, I don't
Whoa,
have.
Johnny.
Hang
I
on.
don't have a
hang
lot.
on.
Whoa,
Don't go
whoa.
too far. This
What?
could just be a normal stag.
Okay, maybe.
Don't blow my mind.
Wow.
Oh! Can you, if your mind just got blown, please put an emoji in the chat for Johnny.
Hashtag David Attenborough.
Hashtag
This
David
is like,
Attenborough.
this is the moment.
Boom!
Look.
What are you doing? Oh.
Alright. So this possibly mythical creature,
Yes.
but possibly human, not
Yes.
human, natural creature.
Natural.
Could be human. Is just there looking at us as we walk in.
If you walk in, yeah.
We walk in with our weapons, like, you know, still with hand, but
Yep.
not.
All right, it's standing there in this sort of glade, ringed by elvish ruins, and it stands there and looks at you, and does
I
nothing
think you
for the
should
moment.
speak to it in Elvish.
Yeah.
That's so racist.
I don't even know.
I'm just making just random noises. Can you understand me? I say in Elvish.
You have to say I say in Elvish at the end of every sentence.
Yeah,
Oh, well, okay.
it says this.
Oh.
You have done well, but you must continue to follow the river of gold until you reach the castle in the sky.
Oh my god.
Sadly, your path is fraught with danger and blood. Not all will survive.
Would you like that again?
Is this a hippie kind of stag?
So
You
it
must
says,
travel to the
Yo,
castle in the
dude.
sadly, your
That's
path will
lovely.
be filled with hardship and blood, but you have done well. You need to follow the river of blood until you reach the castle in the sky. Not all will survive.
You guys are gonna die.
That's not what I heard. I heard.
Sunlight hits the glade, and the stag glows brightly for a second, and you have to look away. When you look back, the stag is gone, and a
3 weapons are lying there.
long sword
I grab it.
sits
Don't do.
it's in a sheath.
I take the sheep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
John, this is your moment.
Okay,
Describe it. Describe it.
I slowly, epically
Yep.
walk towards it. Do you want me to make a walking roll?
Yeah, sure. A sachet.
A sachet. So what's a dex check?
Yep.
Yeah, I got 15.
That's,
It's
yeah.
enough.
I've got a specialty in sashaying.
So-
That's 17.
There is a slow motion camera on you now.
Oh, yeah.
As the
Hang on,
wind
hang on.
kind of
Ready?
kicks up your eye,
Hang
your
on, let's just-
hair.
No, because the camera's out of sync.
I know which was going to make it even funnier. Go.
And then I, dust myself off.
Yep.
Yeah. And then go to grab it,
All right.
which I fail.
You pick up the sword.
Yeah.
And
I hold it up. I hold it aloft.
so you draw it.
Yeah, of course I do.
So you draw it. The blade is made of a
Leaf.
green material. You've never seen anything like it. And as you hold it up to the sun,
Adventure time.
It is
you
like
can kind of
Adventure Time.
see through. It's translucent slightly, and
Slightly translucent.
yes, so you can kind of see your fingers on the other side of it.
Okay.
And it's a green blade, and there are elvish runes all the way down the blade.
What
I
is
shall
that?
name this
Please,
Oh!
a name for the blade.
name.
Name for
this.
the epic Elvish sword.
Andrew.
Timothy. And so it's
It's
a
gotta be an
+1
epic
longsword
Oh,
for the moment.
+1. Oh, for the moment. Yeah.
And behind it is.
Manure. Deer manure.
Golden
deer manure.
Yeah, worth its weight in gold.
By the power of Great Murray. It's called Murray.
It's called Murray.
I'm writing the names down. I will take all names.
Murray.
We shall consider.
Yep.
Murray, a +1 longsword.
Excellent.
Ralph.
Oh, dear.
You guys are great. I love you.
Honestly.
We
I love how we asked for an epic name and we got Murray and Ralph.
Look at this. I love
You guys are awesome.
You guys are freaking the Bob.
This
Like,
is kind of why we love doing the
Fire.
live Twitch streams because
Fire.
That's
What
a
was
bit
it?
more epic.
Corman Fire, that's another name.
Corman.
I'm not going to. Oh, Bob.
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 You don't want me to
Someone-
unsheath Bob. Yeah, these are
Someone
great.
watched us at
Stabby McStabs.
Stabby McStab face.
Stabby McStab stab.
Shouty McPeanalot.
Stab stab.
Stabby McStabs.
Oh my gosh, how do you choose?
Oh, this is what happens when you get the internet to name something.
No.
Yeah, just like that.
Yeah, boat.
Yeah.
Boaty McBoatface.
Boaty Mc-
Oh, that was close.
Okay. You guys make me happy. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, we'll keep going.
Alright.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, you're going to randomize.
Oh, hang on,
it.
one more here.
Oh, is it one more?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, how do I even pronounce that one?
Venturcion.
That's great. It's
Call it Oliver. I shall call it Twitch.
Okay, Twitch and
Oh, there's too
Oliver,
many
and then you got a
things.
D8.
Ventera
Syrion is the last bit.
Ventasirian.
Ventasirian. That is a cool name too.
Actually, I'm gonna retract something. The symbols that are carved onto the blade are actually in Sylvan, which is an older form of Elvish.
Ah, yes.
So
Of a lineage that I came from.
right.
Okay, this is a D8 roll.
Alright, here we go.
Stabby McStab stab.
I hope it's
Come
Stabby
on, 7.
4.
Oh.
Bob. Or it shall be known as Bob.
Bob the +1 Elvish sword.
Bob.
I love that every one of these days what is Bob.
After all that.
That was awesome. Whoever
All
picked
right.
I
Bob,
believe the
well done.
sigils give its own name.
I think
Bob. It does not translate too well into the common.
It is an elegant
Elvish.
name.
It is very elegant.
it is a name of great renown amongst my species.
The sword of Bob.
The sword of Bob.
From Bob, what was his?
All hail Bob.
From Bobtopia.
And everyone sort of kneels down, and I hold the blade aloft. Yeah.
It's a
Then I drop it and pick it
+1
up.
sword. It's only +1.
Yeah, I know.
It's not even that good.
For I am a low-level character.
I would like. We need to make Bob a little bit more special. So if anybody has an idea about a minor spell effect or a minor special effect that can happen maybe once per day,
Yeah, he heals someone when he hits them. It's just.
put your
Power
comments
force.
in. I'm gonna have total jurisdiction over this one. It's not gonna be. I will not accept all ideas, but if you've got an idea for a minor special effect that
It's a sort of wishes.
the sword can, yeah.
Sort of.
Yeah, it's sort of wishes with
No,
as
wish
many
for
wishes
wishes.
as I want. Yeah.
No, it's a sort of like a card. Like every time you pull it out, it does a different spell.
Yeah, right. Okay. Cool. Do you guys make your way back to the
Yeah.
No,
caravan?
I follow the river.
I just want to
Okay.
say also that it has the inscription of who made the blade,
Right.
and it's the Red Mage. 'Cause
Nice.
that's thinking of the name.
The red mage.
The Red Mage.
Ooh.
That's
Hang
actually
on.
kind of cool.
What about the guy with the tattoo? He's gonna.
He's a red wizard, yeah.
Cool.
No, is he?
Yeah. Well, he's not. He says he's not.
Yeah.
But he probably is.
He's gonna smell the
Whoa,
magic.
glows bright like the sun. The effect is to dazzle anything that's looking at it.
Ooh.
Even the holder? That would be so funny.
That's amazing.
Minus sort of the elemental, plus 1 damage of 1d4 elemental damage.
Ooh.
Based
And
on
if it's lightning, then if I'm not wearing shoes or something that have rubber soles,
That's cool.
All right, we
That's
should
good.
take all of these under advisement, but
you can only make this sound Bob when it hits.
He's just Bob.
Bob.
Oh, come on.
I really,
You guys,
I
you
really
guys-
like that one.
I'd love to
really
play
like
with
that
you
one.
guys. You guys sound amazing.
yes.
We have to create a sound like a one shot for Bob.
Jump the bomb.
Bob.
Bob.
All right. With that, I think we might take another 5-minute break.
Yeah.
Is that everyone ready for that?
Is everybody? Hang on. Is everybody ready for a 5-minute break?
I'm gonna say no.
Stream is delayed. We'll take that as a yes.
Okay, cool.
No one answered, so I assume they're already on a break.
See you in a sec.
Bye.